Hey guys, Blake here with the Peloton Analytics Tool. Just want to do a real quick video on walking through how we get set up using the tool for the first time. So I'm going to start off by navigating through the web page here, which got set up as pelotonanalytics.weebly.com. And once you navigate out there to the web page, you're going to see a button at the very top where you can click to download. That's going to redirect you over to a Google Drive file. From here, you're going to want to download the file. So you can use your download icon right there and just store that anywhere that's going to be easily accessible for you. I'm just going to drop it here on the desktop of the PC. And from here, next I'm going to go out to the Peloton website and get my current ride history. So we'll go out to the Peloton Cycle website. You're going to want to go in here to the upper right. If you're not already logged in, it may just say log in there where it says my account on my screen. And once you get logged into this view where you have your screen name and all of your ride history, you're going to want to look for this button right here that says download workout history. It's kind of hidden, but once you click on that, it's going to open up a file to save down a CSV. Again, just save that somewhere where you can go and pick it up in just a minute. And those are the two files you're going to need. This current version of the tool is built out for Microsoft Excel in a native Windows environment. Should be compatible all the way through 2003, 2007, 2010, 2013 Office. I don't think there should be too much going on that's going to be cause some compatibility issues there, but you know, there may be. I certainly haven't tested in all these environments. So I'll go ahead and booted up Excel just here in the background. I'm going to actually bring back up my web browser because well, I saved out actually to the desktop, so we'll just close that down. So I saved my two files out to the desktop. Got a little ahead of myself there actually. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and open up my open up both files. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the Analytics Tool and let that fire up. You're going to see on your more modern versions of Excel an option here about running in protected view. Just make sure you click there where it says enable editing. There's no real code in this worksheet. It's no macros or any Visual Basic that's going to be running, so nothing really virus related in this. Next is then we're going to go ahead and open up the worksheet, and really it's as simple as going in here. We're going to skip the header file. We don't want to grab that at all, and you can just drag with your mouse if mine wants to cooperate. Just grab all your data, and then you can just do a simple copy with Control-C or use your mouse. I'm just going to click actually on the application here to do a copy. I'm going to go back out to my worksheet, and actually this is all documented here on the Get Started, and I've actually just finished step 4. So I actually have a link here that'll drop you right to where you need to paste your data here in the Analytics Tool. I'm going to go ahead and punch paste. You'll see all my data is now dropped in, and from here if you go back to your summary just to pick up your last step, that's it. You go to your summary page, and you know, one of the first things you might want to take note of about your data is what is the start and stop date for all your rides. So this way, when you're setting up your baseline and your comparison groups, you pretty much know you need to stay within this date range. I'm a relatively new user to Peloton, so you see I've only got about a month's worth of data in here to select from. I know some folks have a year or more worth of data, and this is just a really quick way to know how far back you can go and actually pull something, and then how far, you know, how current is your file that you can actually go in and work with. Just a couple things in Excel real quick to help clean up the overall view. If you want to get rid of all this ribbon stuff because you're not really going to be needing it, you can just double click on whatever tab is actually shown. If you want to get rid of your formula bar, I probably should have done that first. Under your view, you can just uncheck where it says formula bar, and then now I'm going to double click that guy and get it out of the way, and now you've got me clicking too many times. There we go. Alright, so then you got a nice clean view, and you can kind of work through there. And you know, a couple alarms over here that may flag, and you can actually see that right now my baseline group won't produce any data, and that's because it's running 12/10 to 12/31 of 2015, and you can see my data doesn't start until 1/8 of 2016. So that's what's triggering this message. And really, to clean that up, I'd have to, you know, either extend out one of these or start earlier to be able to get some data pull into that baseline. Anyway, I plan on doing some more videos on just how you can use this to discover some insights about yourself and your performance as you are improving using the Peloton cycle, and you know, other minimum requirements. Obviously, this is not going to be for folks that are just using the app. You're going to need the actual bike, because that's what's generating all of the data that you can then pull down from Peloton. One last thing. Donations are always appreciated. This will always be something free, but you know, I do have to spend some time to get it to work, and you know, put all the other pieces and parts just to make it available for you guys. So feel free to go out through the website, and if you feel like giving a small donation, it's much appreciated, and we'll look to talk to you soon.